Okay. I Good evening. We are live in the den on the campus of Beechwood High School in Fort Mitchell, Kentucky, where we will be bringing you live play-by-play action of tonight's senior night battle between your 10-3 Beechwood Tigers, led by Coach Herget, and the 6-4 Simon Kenton Pioneers out of the 8th region, led by longtime 18th-year coach Trent Steiner. I am Mike Murphy. My partner tonight is the Councilman Greg Polgears. Our producer is Katie Murphy, and we are the Beechwood Sports Radio Network. Greg, before we start talking about tonight and last night, we're going to talk about senior night. 6 seniors celebrating their careers, their impact, which is monumental to this program. A really nice night here, nice ceremony before the game to celebrate. Cameron Decker, Will Downton, Will Rolfe, Ruben Recton, Scotty Droud, and, of course, Cameron Herget. Really cool stuff.
It's awesome, Mike. And I sit up here, how many years we've been doing this? I think this is our 3rd year, and where's the time gone, buddy?
It really is amazing.
It seems like in a blink of an eye, all these kids were sophomores, and it's been a fun ride. These 3 kids or 6 kids have done so much for this program, Mike, and they've built such a great foundation and made this team the contender in the 9th region that it's become.
Yeah, we talked about last night for the girls' senior night. We talked about the how do you measure the success of a class or a group of seniors. This class, I think you can say, an unequivocal, just massive success on every possible level in terms of not only wins and accomplishments. 78-34 over the last 4 years, in which they've had either little or massive impact in terms of minutes. 69% winning percentage. 2 ninth region tournament appearances, a district championship, several amazing wins that will never be forgotten in the annals of Beechwood basketball history. And then you talk about the impact in terms of what they've left behind for the younger players. These young men have just been terrific Beechwood Tigers.
Absolutely, Mike. They have set the bar high for future players, and deservedly so. And it's just what a great group of kids. It's been a pleasure to watch them.
Absolutely. And we'll talk more about them throughout tonight's game. But we do want to acknowledge, unfortunately last night the Tigers fell on the road in a big district matchup against the Holy Cross Indians. Final score 83-65. Greg, we talked about the importance of that win, in terms of, setting the Tigers up for, the district tournament and not potentially falling into the 4th seed. That being said, so what? We're going to have to beat them again, and we just have to make sure we don't lose to Holmes, and I just don't see that happening, frankly.
No, that's the thing. If they take care of business, and Mike, I'll be honest, I have not looked at all the different scenarios, but it's my understanding that if they take care of business against Holmes, based on different tiebreakers and RPIs and all that happy good stuff, that they can still hopefully settle into that number 2 spot. So we'll see.
And also they could be if they upset Covington Catholic. Right?
No doubt.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here for the national anthem. We'll be right back. As always, go Tigers. And we are back here at the Den. Beechwood versus Simon Kenton here at senior night, celebrating the careers of 6 seniors. Greg, last night, just a quick look at the box score. Will Doughton led the Tigers with 31 points. He just had a tremendous game. 11 of 21 shooting, 6 of 13 from beyond the three-point arc. Scotty Drought had 16, Cameron Boyd 13, Ty Evanston with 3 points, Cameron Decker with 2 points. Tigers shot 41% from the field, 30.8% from beyond the arc, and only 50% from the free throw line. Got to sharpen that up, Greg.
Absolutely, it's been their Achilles heel all year.
Right. But, you know, tonight, and we've seen several times throughout the season, you know, these Tigers have shown, you know, grit, mettle, gutsiness, whatever you want to call it. We need to see a win tonight out of these Tigers. You know, they need to find consistency, Greg, and I think Coach Getz wants that to start tonight. Tonight, you know, again, it's just a regular season game, but you don't want to start sliding and underperforming in games like this against teams that you should beat.
No, Mike, you know, we've talked about, you know, we've talked a lot about how this season is they're virtually playing an NBA schedule.
Yeah.
You know, tonight I think that can be a big benefit for them, you know. You don't have to wait till next Tuesday or Wednesday to get back in the gym after coming off a bad loss.
Right.
You're back the next night. So hopefully that, you know, this is the best way, I think, to just kind of turn the page, forget about what happened last night, and hopefully tonight they can wash that bad taste out of their mouth with a win.
Absolutely. Simon Kenton comes in at 6-4. They average 71 points a game. They give up around 63 a game. Their wins this season have come against Evangel Christian, Boone County, Grant County, Lexington Lafayette, Williamstown, and Lloyd. They are led by one of the best players in the state of Kentucky, and Kelly Neese, who comes in averaging 25 points a game. He is a preseason 8th Region Player of the Year favorite, voted by the coaches, and a potential All-State candidate. One of the keys will be, how do the Tigers defend Kelly Neese? This is a small team. No one over 6'2". They struggle on the boards. You can't let Kelly Neese beat you tonight. Greg, take us away.
So Coach Ross Hart maintains the hot hand with the coin toss.
How about that?
Tigers will get first. Cam Decker. Tried to jam it home off an assist from Scotty Drought. Now, Mike, we've talked a little bit this year about, you know, Cam Decker, such an important piece of this team. You know, there's games he's asked to do more. There's games he's asked to do less. That's one thing I have not ever seen him do, is trying to throw one down in traffic like that. That was awesome.
That was awesome. Love the athleticism and the aggressiveness right there from Cam.
Hopefully that's something he can use as a springboard and have a strong game from here on out. First free throw is good. Second, no good. Cam Herget keeps it alive. Cam Decker comes up with it. Scrum for the ball. The officials are going to contemplate and then give it to Simon Kenton.
Well, he's fired up. He's a senior night. He's come out with all cylinders firing. Now, he's averaging 5 points a game. We know there's a lot more potentially there, so we'll see how he does tonight. But great start for Cam.
So Tigers going 1-2-2 zone, full court pressure. Their patent defense, looking to trap once he comes past half court. Then they fall back in a man-to-man. Marks penetrates, looks to kick it out. We have a blocking foul, Mike. Drought with the first foul. So Marks will inbound. Gets in a Neese. Neese shot fake, goes up strong, scores 2.
Well, and there's some of the scoring ability of Kelly Neese that has been legendary in Independence for years.
Drought running point. He goes straight to the rack, draws the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Neese, after suffering a devastating knee injury during his sophomore season, he came back last season, his junior season, averaged 19.2 points per game in limited minutes, recovering from his injury, and shot an unbelievable 60.5%, Greg.
He's a player.
He is a very talented player. He's less than 100 points away from 2,000 points in his career for the Pioneers, and these fans from Independence, they love Kelly Neese.
Second free throw is good. Tigers full court pressure. Miller run point, gets over to Neese. Neese back to Miller. Miller gets up to Marks. Marks penetrates. Kicks out to Eversole. Eversole skip past to Neese. Neese over to Andrew Smith, who knocks down the 3 from the corner. 5-3 Simon Kenton lead. Cam Herget penetrates, drops it off to Cam Decker. Kicks it back out. Drop gets the ball. Is going to reset the offense. Gets over Willie Doughton for his first touch of the night. Doughton finds Decker in the post. Kicks it out to Rolfe. Back to Willie D, who pulls for 3. No good. Rebound by Neese. Neese is double teamed. Gets over Smith. Smith double teamed. Finds a cutting Neese, who can't handle it. Drow comes up the steal. Drow finds Doughton. Doughton goes up strong. Puts it up easily off the glass for 2.
Want to give a big congratulations to Will Doughton and his family. Will committed today to Indiana University East, an NAI school in Richmond, Virginia, and just a great accomplishment by Will. That's a great place for him. He will be a star there.
Stroud with the block on Eversole. Ball is tipped away. Back through the end zone, Mike. That will be the Tigers' possession underneath their own basket. Strange turn of events. You don't see that happen too often.
You do not.
So Cam Herget will inbound the ball. Game is all tied up with 6 minutes to go, 5-all.
I want to correct. Katie pointed out I said Richmond, Virginia. It was Richmond, Indiana. So thank you, Katie. Producer extraordinaire, Greg.
Long inbound pass to Will Doughton. Decker penetrates, kicks it out to Droud. Droud penetrates, short jumper. Cam Herget keeps it alive. Miller comes up with it. He goes coast to coast, strong off the glass. Basket is good. Simon Kenton regains game by 2. Long outlet pass to Droud. Droud picks up his dribble, kicks out Doughton. Doughton pulls for 3.
There we
knocks
go.
it down.
There we go, and that gives the Tigers.
8-7 Tigers. Yep. Now, Mike, this is the tempo we know that the Tigers love, up and down frantic pace. Isaac Miller, double team, loses the ball. Will Doughton comes up with a showtime!
There it is. How many times have we seen that? Awesome. So happy to see Will able to throw one down here on senior night early. I think he's going to have a big night, Greg.
Absolutely. Smith to Neese. Neese double team, dribbles his way through it. Goes with the runner. There is a foul. Looks like that's going to be on the floor before the shot.
Oh, Katie got a great picture. Greg, look at this picture Katie got.
Unbelievable.
That's awesome.
Unbelievable. So foul is on the floor. Marks will inbound for Simon Kenton underneath their own basket. Ball is tipped by Rolfe. Will Doughton comes up with it. Oh, Will Doughton loses it from behind. Willie wants the foul. Does not get it.
Nice defensive play there by Jack Marks with the reach in to tip that ball away from Will there in transition.
So Neese came up with a loose ball. He was promptly fouled. Simon Kenton ball. Neese running point. Gets over to Miller.
Greg, Simon Kenton won 20 games last year. It's the first time since 2011-12 seasons that they've done that, and they won their first district title since 2016. But this is a rebuilding year for Coach Steiner.
Miller gets the ball in the Neese. Neese with a beautiful baby hook shot, nothing but net.
The Pioneers lost 7 seniors, 60% of their scoring, 75% of their rebounding. If you remember the names Jeremy Davis, John Hensley, and Logan Schwartz.
Great penetration by Scotty Droud. Simon Kenton has gone with a 2-3 zone here.
Interesting.
Miller with the ball. He is fouled. I believe they're going to get Cam Herget for the blocking foul on that.
There we go. Ruben Recton entering the game, getting some early minutes. Ruben, a strong rebounder, playing for the first time in a couple of seasons. He's really shown some skills underneath when he's played in limited minutes. Nice to see him in here early.
Eversole to Marks. Marks to Miller. Miller penetrates, kicks it out to Smith. Smith pulls for 3, no good. Scotty Droud comes up the rebound. He's going to run the point. Simon Kenton again falls back in a 2-3 zone. Will Rolfe pulls off first pass, knocks down the 3.
There we go.
Will Rolfe has struggled shooting the ball as of late. Good to see him knock that down.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. Absolutely. All right, so Simon Kenton's going to call timeout. Real quick, we want to talk about Ruben Recton. Ruben, our senior highlight here. Ruben is a 13-year senior at Beechwood, and this is his first year on the basketball team since his 8th grade year. Besides basketball, he's played on the soccer team since the 7th grade, where he became the leading scorer in Beechwood history, and he competes on the track team. He also has played for several years on the Kings Hammer club team. He is an all-time leading scorer, as I said, in Beechwood boys soccer history. He was named second-team All-State this season, a first for Beechwood boys soccer. Next year, Ruben plans to major in business and marketing, but is undecided on which college. His favorite memory from being on the basketball team is going undefeated in 8th grade. All right, here we go.
So Simon Kenton ball. Tigers going full court man-to-man pressure now. Lead by 6. 3 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Nice penetrates, draws a foul. Looks like that is on Ruben Recton. Foul is on the floor. That will be side out.
Greg, Simon Kenton lost last night in Taylor Mill to the Scott Eagles, 57-54. This is a team that desperately needs a win.
Will Doughton comes up with the ball, finds Stroud. Stroud puts it on the floor, finds Cam Decker in the corner. Decker pulls for 3. No good. Will Doughton with the tip, keep it alive. Recton controls it, finds a cut in Cam Decker. Decker cannot convert. Simon Kenton comes up with it. Travis Croman.
Freshman Travis Croman. That's a name that rings out in southern Kenton County and Simon Kenton history. Lots of successful Cromans over the years for the Simon Kenton Pioneers.
Nate Walker to inbound, gets it up to Nice. Tigers going man-to-man defense. Uses a screen, goes left, switches it up with Doughton. Walker over to Croman. Miller penetrates, back to Walker. Nice with the ball. Nice pulls up for a 3 off the dribble, knocks it down.
Mercy.
It's tough to stop that, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Will Doughton with the ball. Again, Simon Kenton in a 2-3 zone. Scotty Drought jump stop, puts it in softly off the glass. Basket is good, 17-2.
Greg, Simon Kenton, a very capable three-point shooting team. They average around 7.5 threes a game, and they shoot it at a 40% clip.
Neats with the ball, goes up strong. Basket is no good. Drought there with the defense. Doughton looking to push the pace. Finds Drought.
I think they want to get the
back
ball
to
to
Will Doughton. Doughton pulls for 3. Knocks it down.
Oh, mercy. He's on fire again.
Smith with the ball. Gets up to Croman. Croman penetrates, pulls up from the free throw line extended. Basket's no good. Gets his own rebound. Mike, he looked like he dribbled off his foot.
He did. That's what I saw, too, from up here.
The officials thought otherwise.
Croman having a nice season. He comes in averaging 7.5 points a game, the third leading scorer for the Pioneers. 21 of 42 from three-point range. He's going to be a good one for years to come in Independence.
Walker inbounds to Croman. Croman uses a screen.
There it
pulls
is.
for 3. Air ball.
Yeah. Kind of a reverse jinx I think I just threw on
I like
the
it,
young
Mike.
Croman.
It's good to see a little reverse jinx for a change, buddy.
And that's one of the things that, besides Kelly Neese's 25 points a game, Isaac Miller with 14, your third leading scorer is a freshman.
Yeah.
Coach Steiner looking for a third experienced scorer from his group to help them through the rest of this season.
Simon Kenton sticking with the 2-3 zone, Mike, which
yeah.
I don't really understand. Will Doughton,
Doughton
may have just shot him right out of that 2-3 zone
that's
now.
what I was going to say. That's that will get sent packing quickly. Tigers extend the lead to 11.
Smith up to Nice, back to Smith. Double team. Smith easily gets out to it, gets it to Miller. Miller penetrates. Looks like we have a foul on the floor. Yeah, Mike, really the point of a 2-3 zone is to not give up penetration, which they have to Scotty Drought on a number of occasions this evening. Force the Tigers to shoot outside, which now Will Doughton has knocked down a couple threes. So I think it's safe to say this 2-3 zone has not been very effective.
Not at all. Cameron Boyd will check in for Ruben Recton.
A little bit of a Swiss cheese defense.
A very apropos description. Isaac Miller at the free throw line, 65.8% on the season.
Knocks that one down. Miller looking to get the lead back under single digits. Shot is up and good.
Miller's a nice player.
Yes, he is. Simon Kenton sticking with the 2-3 zone. Gets in a Cam Decker at the free throw line. He kicks it up to Will Doughton. Will Doughton, no good. He's with the rebound, looking to push the tempo. Drops it off to Miller. Miller penetrates. Skip pass to Croman. Croman and Nice. Nice uses the screen. Goes left. Pull-up jumper off the screen. Basket is good.
He's got a nice shot, doesn't he?
He is an impressive ball player, Mike.
And at the end of the first, 23-16, Beechwood leads. Outstanding start for the Tigers tonight. I'm not sure. I think that that must be his 2,000th point.
Must be a career mark there in scoring of some sort. So classy move by the Tigers to pause the game.
Hey, listen, legitimately one of the best players in the state of Kentucky. And if not for that knee injury that he suffered his sophomore year, I think his numbers would be approaching the numbers Scotty Drought has.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. And he's a very, very fine ball player. Much respect to the kid.
Absolutely. He's another one. It's hard to believe that he's a senior. We've enjoyed watching him over the years. Wherever he chooses to play his college basketball, they're going to get a good one. Mm-hmm. And he will be successful at the next level.
That's one thing offensively that separates the good players from the great players, and that's the ability to shoot off the dribble.
Absolutely.
Man, he has showcased that this evening.
All right, Beechwood leads 23-16, 54.6 seconds remaining. Greg, take us away.
Rolf run point for the Tigers. Simon Kenton, 2-3 zone. Gets over Drought. Drought to Cam Boyd. Back to Rolf to Doughton. Doughton finds Scotty Drought at the free throw line. Drought shoots it. No good. Cam Boyd with the great offensive rebound. Shot is blocked, but the foul is called. Boyd will go to the line to shoot two.
As Coach Guess affectionately refers to Cameron Boyd, sophomore, looking good again tonight. He's really come along here recently, and he's going to be big for the Tigers down the stretch.
Brady Moore checking in for the Tigers. Brady Moore fresh off that great night against St. Henry.
Probably one of the best performances you'll ever see from somebody that doesn't score in double figures.
Absolutely.
I mean, just did everything.
Cameron Boyd, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Tigers back up by 9. Mitchell Berger's also checked in for the Tigers. Croman with the ball. Oh, over and back. Croman struggling this evening.
Well, I think Coach Steiner knows that this is a team that, again, struggling to find that third score, and I think that, it's been Croman. So he's, as much as he might not want to play the freshman on a stage like this, he puts the ball in the basket. It's one of those things where you got to have him on the floor.
Gets going with offensive and defensive substitutions at this point. Drought with the ball. Tigers going to hold for the final shot of the first period. Simon Kenton still in his zone. Nope, they've gone man-to-man now. Drought penetrates, shot fake, puts it up off the glass.
There we go.
Well, I guess that's why they go man-to-man, because they're not going to stop Drought penetrating like that.
Not at all. And at the end of the first, 27-16, Tigers lead. Greg, that's how you start
Absolutely.
A game after a loss last night. Just come out and really let them know this is not going to go their way tonight.
Yeah, I mean, the Tigers, their MO this season has been, push the tempo, score so that you can set up your full court pressure,
right,
and half court trapping, and hopefully get a turnover, which, vicious cycle there, and that's exactly what we've seen in this first quarter.
All right, real quick, Cameron Herget, senior spotlight. Cameron has been a student at Beechwood for 3 years. He's been a member of the basketball team for 3 years and the football team for 3 years. He was named the KHSAA State Football Championship Game MVP in 2018, as well as the state championship game in 2020. He has been named the District 6 Football Player of the Year twice, named First Team All-Northern Kentucky First Team twice, and was named Mr. Football for all classes this season, a first in Beechwood history. Cameron is undecided about his future plans for next season, but plans to play college football next year. Cameron's favorite memory from being on the basketball team was hitting 6 threes versus Lloyd last season. And that was a great game to watch him on the basketball court.
Absolutely, it was.
All right, 27-16, Beechwood leads. Kicking off the second quarter on the floor, Doughton, Boyd, Decker, Brady Moore, and Scotty. Kelly Neese bounces it over to Andrew Smith. Smith, defended by Doughton. Smith looks at Miller, passes it over, gives it back to Smith. Smith over to Marks. Marks Defended by Brady. Dribbles to the left, gives it to Smith, but stolen by the sophomore. Cameron Boyd, runner, reverse, no good, but he draws contact, and foul will be called there on Jack Marks.
Great job by Cameron Boyd there. Shows his athleticism.
Well, he just got, and we could see at the beginning of this year, just lacked a little bit of confidence. That's gone. He's got the confidence. So he will head back to the line coming into tonight from the free throw line. Cameron, 40%. So knocked down the first one there. And his second free throw falls. That'll make it 29-16. All right, Tigers in a token full court press. Isaac Miller over to Neese. Neese back to Miller. Miller across the timeline, trapped by Downton and Stroud.
Trouble.
He gets it, tries to get it to Smith, but it's stolen by the Tigers. Downton one-on-one, spins, puts up with a
lot of contact.
And
there it is.
And he draws contact. Nice play right there, and again, great, that all came because of great defense right there by Cameron Boyd, Downton, and Scotty Stroud.
Absolutely. That, for the life of me, I haven't figured out why other opposing coaches haven't figured out this this trap once you get past the half court line, but it just continues to work. It continues to work. I think a lot of teams would like to, but because of the full court pressure, it's not that easy. But a lot of teams would like to reverse the ball right before they go past half court. But Simon Kenton has not figured that out yet.
Croman fires for three. He misses.
Wow.
Rebound underneath by Eversole. Eversole kicks it out to Miller. He's trapped again. Loses it. Here we go. Showtime, Greg. Nope. He's going to go
Euro
up,
step.
and they're
get him
going to
with
call
the
a
travel.
travel. So great defensive play again by the Tigers. Nice defensive recovery there by Isaac Miller after the ball was stolen from him there. Right now, the Pioneers are rattled.
They are, for sure.
Smith back to Neese. Neese back to Smith. Straddled that line.
Ooh.
He gets it to Eversole, streaking towards the basket. Eversole kicks it to Neese. Leaner falls. 32-18. Neese knocks down a shot to end the scoring drought.
Nice fine for cutting Neese there. I thought that was going to be another bad possession. That was not looking good. But
look at this matchup. Scotty fires for three. He
knocks
hits
it down.
35-18. Scotty having a fantastic first half.
I'm feeling bad for the freshman Croman now. He is nothing is going his way.
Not a great matchup.
He's coming out of this game shell-shocked, I think.
Another steal. Here comes Will. He passes it to Boyd, who puts it up and in. 37-18. Tigers extend the lead to 19. The Tigers full court press, destroying Simon Kenton's ball handlers right now. Coach Steiner calls a quick timeout to regroup his young team. Yeah, it's just it's a tough matchup. I mean, it really we talked about all year long, guarding Scotty, whether he's on the perimeter or attacking. There's probably only one or two players in the 9th region that can even remotely defend him. Simon Kenton's going to have a tough time with that the rest of this game, especially if they can isolate him on one of the smaller guards. Greg, I don't know if you saw this, but Covenant Catholic with a massive upset tonight. Yes. I don't know if I would say massive. With an upset tonight, they knock off number 1 Louisville Male 70-58 in a game that I think sent shockwaves throughout Louisville and Lexington and the rest of the state. Just a fantastic performance by Chandler Starks, Mitchell Riley, Evan Ispero, and the rest of that crew. So congratulations to Covenant Catholic. Big win. And, all the rivalry stuff aside, I love seeing Northern Kentucky team going downstate and knocking off a team, as highly ranked as Mayo. All right, 37-18, 6:09 remaining. Andrew Smith gets it over to Miller. Miller, left wing. Miller dribbles to his right. Bounce pass over to Eversole. Eversole to Croman, wide open. He fires. He misses. He's struggling right now. Herget with the rebound. Gets it to Downton. Downton, left wing. And finds a cutting Herget. Herget fake spin. Leaner no good. And
great
tip in
job
good.
By Brady Moore.
Brady Moore with the tip back, and that'll make it 39-18. 5:39 remaining. Isaac Miller bounces it over to Kelly Neese. Neese bounces it to Miller. Miller, right wing, gets it to Eversole. He fires right corner three. Misses again. Rebound by Stroud.
Great hustle by Scotty Stroud. That'll be Tigers ball.
Outstanding job right there. Unfortunately, the three's just not falling for Croman tonight. when he's hitting those threes, this team can be very good. Unfortunately, just not falling tonight. Tigers playing great defensively right now, Greg.
Absolutely they are, Mike. This is just St. Henry or Simon Kenton's just going through the buzzsaw right now.
Yeah.
And, that's the resiliency of this team coming off a tough loss last night.
Scotty attacks. Runner falls.
Too easy.
Way
too
easy. 41-18. Lead extended to 23. 5:10 remaining in the first half, Greg. Neese to Miller. Miller, left wing. Miller dribbles between his legs, defended by Rolfe, gets it to Neese, top of the key. Neese fires for three, in and out, and the ball will go out of bounds. Tigers
Great
ball.
job by Drought fighting for that rebound. Also a great job by Brady Moore contesting that open shot by Neese.
Pioneers came into tonight with a really nice shooting percentage, and they
Little
just
juice there from
not
Herget.
hitting tonight. Here's Rolfe, right corner.
That's a boy, Rolfe.
44-18. 6 points for Will Rolfe early in this contest.
Good to see Rolfe coming out 2 for 2 to start this game.
Greg, Simon Kenton comes into tonight shooting 51% from the
Drought
field.
wanted that.
Wow. 51% from the field, and I would venture to say they're nowhere near that number right now. Isaac Miller will inbound to Kelly Neese. 4:30 remaining, 44-18 Tigers lead. Andrew Smith, top of the key, gets it over to Isaac Miller. Miller dribbles towards the key, over to Neese. Neese to Eversole in the corner. Back out to Miller. Miller bounces it over to Neese, right corner. Neese dribbles in, passes to Miller. Miller, runner, no good. Rebound.
Great
Brady
rebound
Moore.
by Brady Moore.
Moore across the timeline. Gets over to Scotty. Scotty back to Brady. Brady left wing. Brady drives. Kicks it out to Rolfe. Rolfe right wing over to Cameron Herget, left wing. Cameron drives, sees some room. Leaner, no good. Rebound, Kelly Neese. Neese finds a streaking Andrew Smith who puts it up and in. Nice basket there by Andrew Smith, but a great pass by Kelly Neese to make that happen. 44-20, 24-point lead for the Tigers. Scotty, top of the key. Elbow, kicks it out to Rolfe. Rolfe fires for three, misses. Fight for the rebound. Brady's got it on the floor, and they're going to call jump ball, and it will remain, possession will remain with the Tigers. Everything just seeming to go the Tigers' way so far tonight. Cameron Decker will check back in, and Cam Herget will take a breather. 3:32 remaining. Brady Moore will inbound underneath. Size difference really getting to the Pioneers right now, too. All right, Scotty, top of the key, defended by Miller. Scotty dribbles to his right, dribbles between his legs, crosses over, attacks, penetrates.
Too easy.
Scores and draws contact.
Mike, Simon Kenton, I
dicing.
don't think Simon Kenton has any
Pioneer
idea
defense.
what to do on defensively right
No,
now. Nothing is working.
Well, yeah, and we've seen this a couple of times this year. Sometimes even average to slightly above average teams, if they don't have the size and the length, it doesn't end well for them, and that's what we're seeing right here tonight. Just a physical mismatch, athletically and size-wise. Drought's free throw falls. That makes it 47-20, 27-point lead. Mitchell Berger will check in. Cameron Boyd will take a seat. All right, Simon Kenton bring in their JV point guard. He gets it into Neese. Neese up the right side of the floor, down the floor to Nate Walker. Walker kicks it out to Croman, left corner three. Finally hits. That'll make it 47-23. Again, Croman, an outstanding three-point shooter, came in at 50% for the season. Scotty, top the key, 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. Tigers lead 47-23. Down over to Scotty, right wing. Here's a mismatch, Greg.
Yes.
Yeah, he sees it. He's going to attack, and there he goes. And he puts it up and misses. Rebound by Croman. Croman dribbles up the floor. Gets it over to Neese. Neese left side of the floor. Down the floor to Smith, but that one will sail out of bounds. Turnover. The press just continues to get to the Simon Kenton ball handlers. Will Rolfe will bring the ball down the floor, running the point for the Tigers. Bounces it over to, nice steal by the young guard for Simon Kenton. He puts it, misses. Rebound by Rolfe. Tigers in transition, gets to Decker. Decker fires for three, misses. Rebound by Croman again. Croman gets it down the floor. Neese, runner, and it falls 47-25. 22-point lead. Little bit of a run here by Simon Kenton, but have they dug themselves too deep of a hole? I think so, Greg. Nice save there by Will on the sideline off the skip pass from Will Rolfe. Down top of the key. Nice defending him. Bounce pass to Scotty. Scotty on the free throw line. Another massive mismatch. He puts up a leaner. No good, but he draws contact and will head to the line. He was defended by Nate Walker. Walker, a nice young player, but, 4 to 6 inches smaller than Scotty. A dream matchup for Scotty Drought. Scotty will head to the line. His free throw, no good. Cameron Boyd will check in. Will Rolfe with 6 points, 2 big threes. He'll take a seat. .153 remaining here in the first half, senior night at the Den. Scotty's second free throw falls. Going to make it 48-25. Needs to bring the ball up the left side of the floor. He gets it over to the young guard. Greg, do you have 55 on your roster?
55 is Josh Marshall.
Okay. All right. Marshall almost with a turnover, but Kelly Neese recovers, defended by Decker. Over to Croman, left wing. Croman, top of the key, over to Marshall. Marshall kicks it out to a wide open Andrew Smith. He fires for 3, misses. Cameron Boyd with the rebound. down the left side of the floor. He's going to attack. His leaner falls, no good, but he will go to the free throw line.
Beautiful floater by Will Doughton, draws a contact.
Floater. All right, Will head to the line again. Will announced today that he is signed with Indiana University East in Richmond, Indiana, NAIA school. Great accomplishment for Will.
Absolutely.
First free throw falls. That'll make it 49-25. Ty Evanston checks in. Mitchell Berger will take a seat. Second free throw for Will. That'll fall. That'll make it 50-25. 50 points with a minute and a half left in the first half. Marshall bounces it, but kicked out of bounds by Will Doughton. Andrew Smith will inbound for the Pioneers. He gets it into Neese. Over to Marshall. Marshall brings it down the right side. He bounces it over to Neese. Back to Marshall. Marshall right wing. Marshall gets it to Smith. Smith over to Croman, left wing. Croman over to Eversole. Eversole, right wing. Gets it to Smith over to Neese, left wing. Neese gets it over to Eversole. Eversole over to Croman. He wanted to fire that 3, but the defense recovered quickly. Smith bounces it into Neese. Elbow jumper falls. He's got that one down, doesn't he, Greg?
He is just a pure shooter, Mike.
Pure as pure gets. 38 seconds remaining in the half. 50-27. Beechwood leads. Tigers going to run some clock here. Doughton dribbling the ball between his legs. Now the Tigers offense will start. Will defended by Marshall, the young JV point guard for the Pioneers. Marshall trying to keep Will in front of him. Bounce pass over to Decker, right wing.
Backdoor
Decker floats it into Scotty. Miss. Rebound by Eversole. 4 seconds remaining. Marshall down the floor. Tried to find Neese, but found Smith, who hits a leaner. Jumper falls. 50-29 at the half. Greg, can't argue with that performance in the first half there by the Tigers, led by Scotty Drought and Will Doughton.
Yeah.
Just a really crisp effort. Seemed to be hitting on all cylinders, and nice to have that first half off of the disappointing loss last night to the Holy Cross Indians.
Yeah, no doubt. Crisp is a great word to describe it. They've been very efficient. They've executed very well. Your big 2 between Drought and Doughton, both very efficient. I think Drought has maybe missed 2 shots in this first half, Mike. And so, a perfect half. That's about all you can ask for.
Real quick, speaking of JV, the JV point guard for Simon Kenton, our JV team knocked off Simon Kenton 39-29 in the game previous to this. That moves Coach Hart and his crew to 11-0 on the season. In that game, junior guard Carson Way led the Tigers with 20 points on, including 3 triples. Ty Evison finished with 8 points, Trevor Logue with 6 points and a triple. Nazario Pangalo and Mitchell Berger with 2 points apiece, and Carl Gabbard with 1. Coach Ross Hart, again, how many times have we said his name? Best JV coach in the state. He just seems to always have those young guys playing. They've really dominated most of their games. They were pushed a little bit by Simon Kenton in the second half, but, behind Carson Way and Ty Evanston, they were able to stave off the comeback attempt there and bring home the win. So another great game by Coach Hart and his crew. Pretty cool.
Yeah, they've been dominant, Mike,
yes.
for as long as Ross has been here. I mean, every year in, year out, they're always flirting with that undefeated season. They may drop a game here and a game there, but they've been fantastic.
Just taking a look around the 35th district right now, the only game that was played was last night. Holy Cross at 1-0, Beechwood at 0-1 in the district. Covington Catholic, on the other hand, currently they are 12-2 with the win tonight against Mail. They're just, as always, hitting on all cylinders. They're led in scoring by Mitchell Riley at 16 points a game. Evan Isbro, the sophomore transfer from New Richmond, at 14.9 points per game. Chandler Starks, the sophomore from Cincinnati, 12.3 points a game. And Donovan Stocks averaging 11 points a game. Just taking a look at Covcat's schedule, it looks like their first district game will be here versus the Tigers on February 16th. So, that's a gigantic game and one we're definitely looking forward to. Taking a look at Holmes. Holmes, kind of slow start to the season for Coach Carr and his crew. Currently, they're sitting at a disappointing 3-5 with wins over NCC, Bracken County, and Ludlow. Quantez Callaway, and we've seen that talented young man the last couple of years. He's having a really good start to his senior season, averaging 23 points a game. Sophomore Ian Elmer averaging 14 points a game, and senior L.C. Brown averaging 11 points a game. Looking ahead, Beechwood will play Holmes. That will be on February 23rd in Covington. That's a gigantic,
absolutely,
as big
Mike,
as the game gets. So if you're looking towards, the rest of this regular season, that's the biggest game, because you can't lose that game against a team that, they should beat.
Right.
The loser of that game will, barring an upset of Covington Catholic by, any of Holmes, Beechwood, or Holy Cross, the loser of that game will be the 4 seed and will have to play Covington Catholic in the first round of the district. So that is our look at the 35th district. With that, Greg, you have anything else before we take a quick break? All right, we're going to take a quick break. Actually, let's do one more senior highlight. So we'll take a look at Will Rolfe. So Will is a 13-year senior at Beechwood. There it is again, Greg. That is a status symbol in Fort Mitchell.
Is.
As it should be. Will is a 13-year senior at Beechwood. He's been a member of the basketball team since elementary school. He's also been a member of the baseball team since 8th grade. Fantastic baseball player. And a member of the Drug-Free Club of America. In 2020, he was awarded the highest three-point percentage on the basketball team. Next year, he plans to attend college and study engineering, but has yet to decide where that will be. His favorite memory from being on the basketball team and in this program was going 33-0 undefeated during his 8th grade season. The same great memory that Ruben Recton shared. So, Will Rolfe, congratulations! What a career by not only you but your 5 teammates there. So, with that, we'll take a break. Senior night here at the Den. Beechwood leads 50-29. Outstanding first half effort led by Scotty Stroud and Will Down. Go Tigers. And we are back here at the Den. Tigers lead 50-29 over Simon Kenton senior night. Greg, scoring numbers in the first half. Will Downton, 18 points, 6 of 8 shooting, 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. Scotty Droud was 17, 6 of 10 from the field, including 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Will Rolfe and Cameron Boyd, 6 points apiece. Cameron Decker with 1 point. All right, here we go.
Simon Kenton out of the gate, turns the ball over. Kind of been the story of the evening so far. Droud running point. Simon Kenton comes out man-to-man. Droud to Decker. Decker uses a screen by Herget. Gets it down on top of the key. Into Herget in the post. Herget goes to the jump hook.
Oh.
In and out.
Haven't seen that one this year.
Rebound by Eversole. Eversole gets it up to Neese. Neese goes right to the basket. Puts it in for 2.
Kelly Neese now has 17 points, 15 points in the first half to lead the Pioneers. Right, the Tigers shot 57% in the first half. 6 of 11 from beyond the three-point arc and 12 of 14 from the free throw line. Efficient.
Droud going back, doing what's working, and that's penetrating the basket. Goes up strong, draws the foul. He will go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good.
Scoring for Simon Kenton in the first half. Kelly Neese with 15. Travis Croman and Andrew Smith with 5 points apiece, and Isaac Miller with 4 points apiece, or 4 points.
Second free throw is no good. Rebound by Smith. Smith gets it to Miller. Miller back to Smith, back to Miller, Miller to Smith. Finds Eversole in the post. He kicks it back out to Marks. Marks pulls for 3, no good. Tigers streaking. Cam Decker is tripped off of a nice pass by Scotty Droud. He will go to the line to shoot 2.
That is his 3rd team second. That foul sends Cam Decker to the line for Beechwood shooting 2.
Cam Decker's first free throw is up, no good.
Entering the game for Simon Kenton, number 1.
Cam Decker probably the best free throw shooter on Tiger squad this season.
He's been very strong this year. Second free throw is good. 52-31, Tigers lead. Cam Decker shooting almost 88% from the free throw line. Neese pulls for deep 3 from the corner, knocks it down. Willie Doughton run point. Simon Kenton again drops back, half court man-to-man. Tigers looking to spread the floor. Get the ball in the Herget. Herget over to Droud.
Neese with 20 points tonight.
Droud, great hesitation, pulls it back, crossover.
Unstoppable, Greg.
Soft up the glass. They cannot keep him out of the paint, Mike. Tigers back up by 20. Miller gets it to Neese. Neese pulls for 3, no good. One of his few misses on the evening. Rolfe controls the rebound, gets it up to Droud. Droud finds Will Doughton. Doughton goes baseline. Floater to Cam Herget, pulls for 3, no good. Follows his shot, gets his own rebound, drops it off, tries to drop it off to Cam Decker. That's a turnover. Miller gets the ball. He goes straight to the rack. Scotty Droud contests it. He is called for the foul. Miller will go to the line to shoot 2.
Tigers have done a great job on Miller tonight. He came in averaging 14.5 points a game, only 4 points in the first half. Not easy to do to hold this young man to less than 5 points in a single half. He's been a really good player for Coach Steiner this season.
Miller only a 66% free throw shooter, misses the first one. Second free throw is up and good. So Miller guarding Droud. Tigers going to take a timeout with 5 minutes, 40 seconds go in this third period. Tigers lead by 19.
All right, our next senior spotlight, Cameron Decker. Cameron has been a student at Beechwood for 8 years and a member of the Beechwood basketball program for 8 years. He's a member of Mu Alpha Theta and the Drug-Free Club of America. He was a member of the 2019 35th District Championship team, freshman freshman tournament all-tournament team in 2018, Northern Kentucky Middle School all-tournament team in 2015, 2016, and 2017, academic all-state in 2019, academic club honors in 17, 18, 19, and 20, and was a starter in an undefeated 8th grade team that finished 33-0. Cameron plans to work in the medical field but is undecided on which college he will be attending next fall. His favorite memory from being on the basketball team was beating Covcath twice in 2019. And what a wonderful memory that was for all of us.
Yes, it was.
So congratulations, Cameron. That young man has a very bright future ahead of himself. 54-35, Tigers lead. Third quarter, 5:40 remaining. Coach Steiner hoping his Pioneers can make some sort of dent here in the hole that they dug themselves.
Ball's inbound to Decker, finds Drow on the post. Drow goes up strong off the glass. A lot of contact, no call. Simon Kenton with the rebound. Miller off the fast break. He goes up strong against Doughton, puts it in off the glass. Basket is good. Doughton running point. Guard by Neese. He penetrates, gets to Scotty. Scotty thought about the three. Gets it to Cam Herget. Herget to Rolfe. Rolfe will pull for three. Knocks
there we
it
go.
down.
3 for 3. 3 for 3 tonight for Will Rolfe.
Good to see Will Rolfe with the hot hand.
9 points for Will Rolfe tonight.
Cam Herget with the interception.
There we go.
He goes to the basket, up strong with his left hand, puts it in for
Excellent.
2. Tigers extend their lead to 22. Moore with the ball. Tigers going 2-2-1. Full court man-to-man pressure. Nate Walker over to Miller. Miller goes strong, but Scotty Drought is there to take the charge, something he's been known for this season.
So good at that.
If that was a statistical category, Mike, he'd have to be in the top 10 in the state.
No doubt. No doubt.
So Drought running point. Simon Kenton again staying man-to-man now. He's guarded by Miller. Crosses over. Looking for Cam Herget. Finds him. Gets it to Decker. Decker goes right. Drought in the post. Gets it to him. Drought goes up strong. Again, a lot of contact. Foul is called this time. Drought will go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that right there was a display of Scotty's strength and athleticism on the blocks. He had to use his strength to pull that pass, which was a little low there. Pulled it in, turned, and drew contact. So another great play by Scotty Drought tonight.
First free throw is good. Scotty has been strong from the free throw line lately.
Yes, he has, and that's great to see. He's worked very hard on that.
Second free throw, no good, short.
Nice job, Greg.
Yes, that was all me. That was all my fault. Travis Croman, the freshman, hits a big 3 for Simon Kenton. Drought on the right side, skip past to Rolfe. Rolfe thought about this 3. Thinks better of it, gets it back to Drought. Drought uses the screen. He's guarded by Smith. Pulls up off the dribble. Free throw line extended. No good. Walker with the rebound, looking to push the pace. Gets it up to Neese. Neese puts it in. Basket is good. He'll go to the line for the N1.
That's 22 points for Kelly Neese tonight. How about this for Kelly Neese this season? 19 points against Cooper, 32 against Evangel Christian, 26 against Boone, 23 against Grant County, 27 against Lafayette, 42 against Dixie, 26 against Campbell County, 29 against Lloyd. What a year by that young man.
Well, you know, I'm sure the Tigers are probably thinking coming this game, Mike, Neese is such a pure shooter. It's really so hard to stop him. Stop everybody else, and you're going to be just fine, and that's what the Tigers are doing tonight. We're off run point. Guarded by the freshman, gets it to Will Doughton. Pass is deflected. Rolfe comes up with it, gets it to Doughton. Doughton penetrates. Floater, no good. Gets his own rebound. Tries to kick it out as he was bumped. Simon Kenton with the steal. Miller gets in the paint, pulls it back out. Ooh. Finds Croman. Croman back to Miller. Beautiful drop off by Miller. They find Neese, kicks it out. Neese knocks it down.
Correct me if I'm wrong. He's got to be the best shooter we've seen all year.
Absolutely, I'd say so, Mike.
I can't think of another.
Coach Getz wants a timeout as Simon Kenton's on a short run here.
Yeah, so
cuts the lead to 14.
21-point deficit at halftime. They've cut the lead to 7. Coach Getz going to regroup and figure out how to attack this the rest of this game. But Again, this is a team that shoots the ball well. They're just not very big, so, you really can't let them continue to do this.
Right.
But, again, you're talking about one of the best seniors in the state of Kentucky. Just taking a look at, let's see here. So Nice came into tonight, averaging 25.3 points a game from three, 16 to 47 to 34%. Not greatest numbers from three, but he's one of those players that if you allow him to continue to get good looks from three, he will knock them down.
Rolf with the ball, gets in the Drow on the post. Drow goes up strong. Splits the double team, easy two, 62-46. Tigers are going to keep making hay, getting the ball inside.
Strong indeed, Greg. That was a perfect descriptor of that right there.
Miller run point. Tigers go into their 3-2 zone now.
Croman on. Okay, he just came off of Scotty.
Croman finds a cutting Nice, no good. Rebounded by Walker. Walker is fouled, goes up strong. No good. He will go to line to shoot two.
Nate Walker, senior forward, came into tonight averaging 2 points a game. From the free throw line, 66.7%.
First free throw is good. 2 minutes, 39 seconds go in this third period. Second free throw also good. Brady Moore checks in. He has been the guy that has studied the waters for the Tigers whenever there's a little bit of strife. Finds Cam Boyd. Cam Boyd penetrates,
there
spin
we go.
move, fadeaway jumper. No good.
Doesn't fall.
Will Doughton with the steal.
Oh, there it is. Here we
Mike.
go. Showtime.
Oh,
there we go.
Oh.
2 times. Oh. They going to call it?
Are you going to be kidding me?
They're not going to call that. They can't possibly call that.
And you have 2 officials on that end of the floor, Mike, who make no mention about it. You have the other one who's at the Simon Kenton bench blowing the whistle.
Okay.
Now, cooler heads have prevailed. They're going against it.
I think that was more about Coach Steiner.
Exactly right. He's chirping in the ear.
Yep.
I mean, come on. Will went up strong, throws it down. He's awkward, so he hangs on to steady his body, then releases right away. That is not hanging on the rim. So Pioneer ball, Miller in the corner. Tigers again going 3-2 zone. Miller to Walker. Walker tries to get to Nice. Cam Boyd gets a hand on it, goes out of bounds. Walker looks to inbound, gets it to Nice. Nice to Miller. Miller to Smith. Miller pulls up for 3, contests it, no good. However, Simon Kenton gets there on rebound. Nice comes up with it. He pulls for 3, double teamed off the dribble, no good. Cam Decker with the strong rebound. Gets it to Brady Moore. Brady Moore up to Will Doughton. Will Doughton back to Moore. Moore finds an open.
Hit it, Cam.
Cam
There
Boyd,
it
who
is.
knocks down the 3. Cam Boyd playing very strong basketball for these Tigers as of late. 67-48, Tigers extending their lead out of the timeout. Will Doughton wanted to steal, can't come up with it. Miller pulls for 3. No good. Cam Decker. Oh, that was close,
that was
Mike.
Very close.
I don't know about that. Cam Decker shaking his head.
That's you file that under a CYA call right there.
Yeah.
All right, Josh Marshall, the young point guard, in for the Pioneers. He kicks it out to a wide open Croman, who misses a 3. Rebound by Andrew Smith. He misses the short jumper. Fight for the rebound. Decker comes up with it. Tigers with the ball. Bring the ball down the floor across the timeline. Top of the key. Crosses over. Drives.
Too easy,
and
Mike.
draws
Too
contact.
easy.
Yeah, I mean, there's just not. I mean, you have to feel bad for Andrew Smith. Smith, nice player, good defensive player, but I mean, that's David versus Goliath right there.
Absolutely, it's 2 different levels.
Yeah. Scotty will head to the line.
Good, healthy free throw there,
Yeah,
Mike.
yeah, nice.
Lots of iron.
Kind rim.
Tigers now back to 20. 44 seconds go in this third period. Second free throw is up. No good. Rebound by, I believe that's Cam Boyd.
It
yes,
is.
Cam
Imagine
Boyd comes
that.
up with it, gets it out to Drought.
Imagine that. Cameron Boyd making a play.
What about this matchup, Mike?
Not
like
great.
this one?
That's heavily in the Tigers' favor.
This is a problem.
I love the intensity and the effort there by Croman, though. He is, and make no mistake about it, he's going to be a star for Coach Steiner and the Pioneers for the next 3 years.
So 20 seconds. Tigers going to hold the ball for the final shot of the period. 17 seconds. I think we know who's going to shoot, Mike.
Yes.
Simon Kenton sends double team, gets to Brady Moore. Brady Moore parks the Red Sea.
What a play right there
and goes right
by
to the
Brady
basket
Moore.
for an easy 2. Will Doughton with the steal. 2 seconds. 1 second. He pulls for 3. Oh, no good.
Man.
Tigers hit a little low that quarter, but man, they finished
They
strong.
recovered, absolutely, and at the end of 370-48, Beechwood leads, despite, as Greg noted, and now it's, a pretty solid comeback effort there by the Tigers, by the Pioneers, but to no avail. Okay, our next senior spotlight. As always, I have way too many papers. Will Downton. Will has been a
Willie
student.
D.
Will has been a student at Beechwood since the second grade and has been a part of the Beechwood basketball program for 9 years. He also played middle school football for the Tigers for 2 years. I didn't know that.
I
bet
did
he
not
would've been a heck of
either.
a football player. Will ran track as a fifth grader and will be returning to the track team this year. How about that?
Interesting. That'll be
Yeah.
good for his college conditioning.
Absolutely. Will was named to the 2020 All-Conference basketball team and was on the All-Tournament team for the 2020 9th Region All-A Classic. Will committed to Indiana University East today, and he plans on getting a business degree. His favorite memory from playing basketball was winning the 35th district title and playing at NKU as a member of the 9th Region runners-up in 2019. I think I can say, Greg, and I can speak for all three of us, one of the most electric, fun players to watch over the last couple of years in Beechwood sports. He will be sorely missed, but we got a lot of season left, and we can't wait to see Will shine. All right, fourth quarter action. Scotty with the ball. Tigers leading by 22, 70-48. Senior night here at the Den. Scotty left wing, dribbles behind his back, attacks, kicks it out to Brady. Brady standing just in front of the Tiger Paul, defended by Andrew Smith. Brady drives, free throw line, kicks it to Berger, back out to Scotty, right wing, back to Berger on the baseline. Berger dribbles it out to the wing, defended by Marks. Berger kicks it out to Boyd. Boyd, three-pointer, left corner, misses it, rebound, Andrew Smith. Smith brings it down the floor for the Pioneers. Top of the key. Gets it over, hands it off to Kelly Neese. Neese hands it back to Andrew Smith. Smith over to Isaac Miller. Miller back to Marks. Jack Marks fires into a wide open Kelly Neese, who puts it up and
Scotty
in.
got caught looking at the cutting player and lost Neese there.
70-50, 20-point lead for the Tigers. Scotty, top of the key. Almost loses it and is fouled by Isaac Miller.
Yeah.
Simon Kenton foul card number 24, Isaac Miller, his fourth. Team sixth.
That's Miller's fourth. Simon Kenton's sixth. And Will Doughton will inbound. Will gets it to Mitchell Berger. Berger drives, elbow, spin, and draws contact. Nice job. He is
aggressive
a
move
violent,
by Mitchell Berger.
Violent penetrator right there.
Mike, and that's why games like this are so important. The coaching staff loves Mitchell Berger. They feel like he's got a very high ceiling. He's such an aggressive defender.
Well, and I think intangibles, kind of like his cousin Brady Moore. I mean, he brings so much to the table.
And it's just a situation where he just needs to get a little bit more experience, and so this is very valuable time for him tonight.
All right, and he comes in 50% free throw shooter, 3 of 6, and he makes 1 of 2, 71-50, 6:54 remaining. Isaac Miller brings the ball down the floor, across the timeline, gets it over to Smith. Smith directing Miller. Coach Getz screaming commands.
Getz knows
from the
exactly
sideline.
where that ball's going.
And
because
steal by
he's watched
Brady
the film.
Moore. Moore brings it up the floor, across the timeline, over to Berger, over to Boyd, corner 3, no good. Rebound, Isaac Miller. Pioneers on offense. Miller
Step up.
drives and scores. 71-52. That was too easy.
No weak side help. Tigers need to talk more. can't allow that easy penetration to happen like
All
that.
right, Brady kicks it out to Boyd. Boyd, baseline, runner, and no, blocked.
Wow.
No call.
A lot of
Coach
contact
Gatz and
there.
Coach Hart asking for what happened, and here's Scotty with a three. He misses. Rebound, Will down in the left corner. Dribbles between his legs, fires for three. He misses. Rebound, Justin Eversole. Down the floor to Nice, who gets it to Miller. Miller's runner no good. Rebound, Scotty Drought. Scotty top of the key. He's going to drive, and just too strong. Draws contact, does not fall. And they just don't have an answer for that.
They don't.
At all.
I mean,
At all.
Drought can get to the rim anytime he wants and either score or draw the foul.
That foul will send Scotty John to the line for Beechwood shooting 2.
Scotty at the line, shooting 2. 5:45 remaining. 71-52 senior night at the Den. Scotty's first free throw. Good.
Mike, I wish we didn't have these headphones on right now. When the gym was silent, there was a beautiful, colorful comment of some sort from a Simon Kenton fan.
Yes, colorful. I'll leave it at that. Frustration.
Very
from the
spirited.
Pioneer crowd.
Very spirited.
Yes. Scotty hits both free throws. That'll make it 73-52. Marshall, young point guard for the Pioneers.
Marshall, for a young player, has done an excellent
Great ball
job
handler.
handling
Yes.
the pressure
Yes.
tonight, as far as ball handling goes.
All right, Croman dribbles towards the top of the key, gets it over to Marshall. Marshall over to Smith. Smith, right wing, dribbles between his legs, top of the key, three. No good, off the back of the rim, rebound. Rebound. Scotty tipped it, and Cameron Boyd came up with it. Scotty, left wing, gets it to Decker, corner three. No good, and Marshall falls, and they're going to call.
Looks like they're going to get Brady Moore on the reach in there, Mike.
Brady Moore, his first.
That's Brady's first, and Beechwood's fourth. 5:08 remaining, 73-52. Tigers lead, Simon Kenton.
Kelly Nice, Mike, is out of the game.
Interesting. Nate Walker, top of the key, hands it off to Marshall. Marshall over to Andrew Smith. Smith over to Marks. Marks wants to drive baseline and is fouled by Will Downton.
Mike, I'm kind of surprised by this. I mean, it is a 21-point lead, but I mean, there's still almost 5 minutes to go. And
I mean, they cut
10-0 happens. 10-0
Yeah,
runs can
absolutely.
happen like that.
When you
so
have a player-
Nice on the bench really is
Curious.
surprising to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, curious.
All right, Marks gets it into Croman. Croman, the freshman point guard, sharpshooter for Coach Steiner, gets it to Marks. Marks drives. His shot is blocked by Trout. And Will comes up with it. Will, left wing, spins, gets it to Scotty, top of the key. Scotty drives on Nate Walker, puts up a shot. Foul on the floor called on Nate Walker.
Mike, those two possessions are just the perfect microcosm of how this whole game is going.
Absolutely. I mean, just a really tough matchup here for kind of reminds me of the South Dearborn game in that, you could tell that the team is not as bad as it looks. It's just a mismatch athletically and physically.
Absolutely.
And free throw good by Scotty. Scotty approaching 30 points here tonight. Give a big thank you and shout out to Statman Kevin Dallas, continually supplying us with up-to-the-minute stats. Second free throw is good. Going to make it 75-52. Ruben Recton will check in. Brady Moore will take a seat. The bench going crazy with Ruben's arrival on the floor. They love their seniors, but especially Ruben Recton.
Absolutely.
Marshall, top of the key, dribbles to the left. Gets it over to Walker, left side. Walker dribbles in, hands it off to Smith. Smith hands off to Marks. Marks drives, kicks it out to Walker in the corner. Walker drives baseline, kicks it to Marshall. Marshall over to Smith. Smith dribbles and gets it to Croman. Croman, top of the key. Wanted the step back three, but good defense by Rolfe. Walker in the corner, dribbles to his left, gets it to Marshall. Good half-court defense here by the Tigers, Greg.
Absolutely.
3:58 remaining, 75-52, 23-point lead for the Tigers. Nice comeback by the Tigers after a disappointing loss last night. Marshall, elbow jumper, good, but
looks like they're going to get the illegal screen there, Mike.
Now they're going to call it on Nate Walker. She's at it. She's at it again.
She's feisty.
She's a spirited cheerleader in the stands for the Pioneers. And
great roll by Ruben Recton.
Look right there by Scotty Drought. Feeds Ruben
I
Recton,
love to see that,
4-2.
Mike. That was a great roll by Ruben. Scotty found him for the easy 2.
And they're going to call a foul here on Scotty. Marks handling the ball. Scotty reached in. Oh, okay. Katie doing a great job getting some pictures that we'll put on social media later of the bench. What does that say? Sophomore Trevor Logue on the bench when Ruben checked in. Trevor Logue holding up a sign that said "Go Ruben" from the bench. That's awesome. Marks drives, Eurostep, puts up a runner. Good. Nice basket by Marks. He's been quiet tonight, but nice job right there by that young man. Herget drives, hits a streaking Recton back out to Rolfe. Rolfe behind his back, kicks it to Herget. Herget kicks it out to Recton. Recton back over to Rolfe. He fires for 3. 4 for 4, maybe? No. Decker with the rebound. Decker loses it, fight for it, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Simon Kenton's ball. They're trying to get Recton that ball back.
Yeah,
really trying to get it to him.
They are. So last stoppage before this one, Scotty Drought came out of the game. Coach Getz giving the fans an opportunity to show him some love as his night is over.
Smith over to Croman. Croman to Nate Walker. Walker fires for 3. He misses off the back of the rim. Downton comes up with it. Tigers in transition. Downton, free throw line, foul by Nate Walker. Walker picking up fouls at an alarming rate here.
Yes, he is.
Will head to the line. Greg, our final, let's see here. That is Walker's 5th. Ty Evanston will come in. Cameron Decker getting applause from the bench and the coaching staff. He will take a seat. Hard to believe these young men are seniors, isn't it?
Absolutely.
What a ride it's been for Tiger Nation, and man, it's been great. It's been a pleasure for us to be a part of this.
Our boys are all
way
grown up, Mike.
I know, our babies. Free throw missed by Will Downton. Well, second free throw is good. We'll make it 78-54. Carson Way will enter, and Will Downton will walk off to applause from the bench, the coaching staff, training staff, and the student section. 78-54, Tigers lead. Jake Little, top of the key for the Pioneers. Gets it out to Marshall. Marshall over to Croman. Croman, the long-range bomber for the Pioneers, gets it over to Little. And a three-point attempt, no good. Rebound, Cameron Herget, 2:12 remaining. Rolfe down the floor to Recton. Recton drives, kicks it out to Herget. Herget, top of the key. Spins, drives, jumper, no good. Rebound, Marshall. 1:59 remaining. Steal by Will Rolfe. Rolfe tries to find Recton. Recton didn't see the pass coming. Herget comes up with it. His shot attempt, no good. Rebound, Jake Little. Little gets it to Marshall. Marshall kicks it out. And Jake Little with the layup. That'll make it 78-56. And timeout call. That'll give us a chance for our last senior spotlight, Greg. I'm going to have you read this one. None other than Scotty Drought.
Scotty Drought. So Scotty's been a student at Beechwood for 6 years. Been part of the basketball program for the same 6 years. Scotty has played basketball every year since turning 6. Got to start Covington Turners. Scotty's been a member of the varsity team since 8th grade, and those teams have averaged 20 wins every season. He was a member on teams that won the All-A 9th Region Tournament in 18, won the 35th District Tournament in 19, beat Cuff-Calf twice in a season, won a school record 29 games in 19, and finished the season as runner-up in the 9th Region Tournament. He set the school's all-time scoring record as a junior, has played with awesome teammates, has been coached by incredible coaches. Scotty is undecided about his college plans for next season. Scotty's favorite memory from being on the basketball team was hitting the game-winning shot to beat Covington Catholic his sophomore season here at the Den.
What a shot and what a career, Greg. I mean,
never forget that three, deep three from the wing.
That was so amazing to be in the gym for that one. That's one we'll never forget. And once in a lifetime generational player, Scotty Drought. He along with this senior class and the arrival of Coach Getz on the scene have really turned this program into one of the elite programs in Northern Kentucky and really in the state. They put Beechwood on the map, and Scotty led that charge. So congratulations to Scotty and his family on a wonderful career, and we got a lot more left to do this season, Greg.
Absolutely.
All right, Sam Stacy, he misses a free throw. 1:12 remaining, 78-58. Substitutions galore on both sides on the floor for the Tigers. Evanston, Way, Stacy, Gabbard, and Ruben Recton. Free throw is missed. Pioneers come up with it. Under a minute. And they're going to call foul on Carl Gabbard.
His first, team's 8th. That foul sends Gavin Riley to the left.
And Gavin Riley, a sophomore guard, will go to the line for the Pioneers. Free throw is good. Riley, a young, very talented player for Coach Steiner. He's a name that many people will be hearing for years out of Independence. He's going to be a good one. Recton inbounds it to Carson Way. Carson Way with 20 points in the JV game tonight. JV win 39-29 over the Pioneers. Remember that name, folks. Carson Way is going to be a leader next season. Ruben Recton on the blocks. Ball taken away by Jake Little. Little gets it to Marshall. 40 seconds remaining here. Marshall kicks it out to Riley. Riley, runner, falls. Nice basket there, Gavin Riley. 28 seconds remaining, 78-62. Carson Way, top of the key. Carson hit three three-pointers. Here's Ruben Recton, wanted to go baseline.
The fan wanted to shoot the three.
Just go, Ruben. Ruben kicks out to Sam Stacy. The bench begging Ruben to shoot it. Ruben takes it, and it falls.
Count the basket.
And the bench goes crazy. Awesome job, Ruben Recton. He had the ball 2 or 3 times on that possession, and the bench is imploring him to take the ball to the rack. He does it, scores, and draws contact, and now will shoot for the three-point play. Free throw.
Got it.
Falls.
Great job by the senior Ruben Recton.
81-62, and what a way to end senior night for these Tigers and Ruben Recton. Coach Getz gives him a high five,
That's
and
right.
Ruben walks back to the bench to applause from his teammates.
Coach Getz ceremoniously pulls him out to be recognized by the fans on senior night. Great way to end it.
And that will do it. Beechwood knocks off Simon Kenton 81-62 with the win. Beechwood moves to 11-3. Simon Kenton falls to 6-5. Greg, big win for the Tigers after last night's loss to Holy Cross. That's how you bounce back from a tough loss.
Absolutely, and I said before the game, I'll say it again. Look, that it's either going to be a really good thing or a really bad thing. I thought it'd be a good thing, as far as playing this NBA schedule. You don't have long to dwell on a bad loss. So you got to get back right. You got to get right back at it. And that's exactly what this Beechwood Tigers team did. They came in, they played focused, they executed, they played with a lot of energy, and just a great way to wash that bad taste from last night out of their mouth.
Absolutely. Looking ahead to, let's see, just taking a look at the schedule. It looks like we got another big week ahead of us. We'll talk to Coach Getz about this here soon, but Monday night at home against Boone County. Boone County struggling this season. Looks like they are 1-5 currently. They've dealt with a lot of COVID issues out there. Wednesday night, Lloyd will come to Fort Mitchell. Lloyd also struggling. They've had some time off as well due to COVID. They are struggling at 2-6 with new first-year coach Mike Walker. And that will lead to Friday night's Battle Royale in Fort Thomas, Beechwood versus Highlands.
Yes.
Sam Vincent and Highlands. Highlands at 7-3. They played a murderer's row schedule. They've had some disappointing losses. At least that's how Kevin Listerman would quantify those losses. But that'll be a big game, and I think that's one that everyone will be paying very close attention to in terms of how do the Tigers play in that big game. We just haven't. We saw the fantastic performance against St. Henry.
Right.
The next elite opponent will play as Highlands. How do we do in that game?
Yeah.
So that's going to be a good one. That'll be a fun one to watch.
Yeah, Kevin
Well, hopefully
Listerman
we
is
can watch
a
it.
guy I have a lot of respect for.
One of the best.
Kevin is a coach's son, and Coach, much like Eric Getz, him and I are about the same age. We played against each other, and he was the same. Just like I always say about Getz, you knew in high school he was going to be a coach. He is a very talented senior in Sam Vincent, one of the best in the region. So, but kind of like Simon Kenton is, there's some question marks around Sam Vincent on that team, as far as who's going to step up and help him. And,
absolutely. I
so
mean, that's
we got to talk to some people, Mike. We got to figure out a way to get into that game Friday night.
Yes, and don't be surprised, folks, if you see Tigers on the air working the concession stand at Highlands on Friday night, because we are resourceful if we're not anything.
If you see us in blue, don't be alarmed.
Taking a look at Highlands, Sam Vincent averaging 22 points a game. Luke Muller averaging 13.5, and sophomore Will Harold averaging 12 points a game. But you're right. It's, I think one of the things that they're struggling with, the same thing as you said, Simon Kenton. Who's going to help him? Who's going to be – if someone stops Sam Vincent, which is not easy to do, who steps up and scores all the points?
Exactly right.
Thankfully, that's one thing that we're blessed with.
Sure.
We've got two big-time scorers.
Absolutely.
So that will be a great one to watch, and you have to wonder. It'll be interesting to see the varying effects that this NBA-like schedule has on these teams in terms of fatigue and who gets rest and who doesn't, and who's got legs as we head towards district play.
Right.
So it'll be fun to watch, and we are quickly getting towards the second third of the season. So with that, folks, 81-62, Tigers knock off the Simon Kenton Pioneers, the always tough 8th region Simon Kenton Pioneers. Big win tonight led by Scotty and Will. Taking a look at the score sheet here from our buddy Statman Kevin Dallas. Scotty Droud leads the Tigers with 28 points on 8 of 14 shooting, 1 of 1 from beyond the arc, 11 of 15 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds and 8 assists. Fantastic game by Scotty. Will Downton with 21 points. Cameron Boyd and Will Rolfe with 9 points each. Nice to see Will get off the schneid, so to speak, there and have a solid game. 5 points from Ruben Recton, which I think everyone in this facility loved to see.
Absolutely.
4 points from Brady Moore. 2 points from Cameron Herget and Cameron Decker. Mitchell Berger with 1 point. The Tigers shot 46% from the field, 8 of 22 from beyond the arc for 36%, and 23 of 33 from the charity stripe for 69%. Simon Kenton led by Kelly Neese with 28 points on 12 of 18 shooting, 3 of 6 from beyond the arc. Beyond that, again, there it is. Who's the secondary scorer going to be?
Absolutely.
Their second leading scorer tonight, Isaac Miller with 9 points, 5.5 under his average. Great defensive job by the Tigers there. Travis Croman, the diminutive freshman. Did you catch that? Diminutive?
I like that, Mike.
Yeah.
Strong vocabulary.
Katie had me working the thesaurus this afternoon. Travis Croman with 8 points, 2 3-pointers, only 2 of 7, so nice perimeter defense by the Tigers tonight. And then Andrew Smith with 5 points. Gavin Riley with 6 points. And then 2 points each from Jake Little, Nate Walker, and Jack Marks. The Pioneers shot 46%, but only 6 of 22 from beyond the arc, 10 of 11 from the free throw line. Telling stats, how about points off of turnovers? Tigers 20 to the Pioneers 8. Let's see, second effort points, 9 by the Tigers, 2 by the Pioneers. Just a really, really nice effort by the Tigers tonight defensively on a team that, while, struggling coming off of a loss last night, they are capable of putting in, they average 71 points a game. So, you held them to 62. Really nice overall effort tonight. And with that, we'll take a quick break. We'll wait for Coach Getz, hopefully a star of the game. Big senior night win here for the Tigers. We'll be right back. Go Tigers. Welcome back. Once again, Beechwood knocks off Simon Kenton 81-62 tonight. Senior night. We are blessed to have Coach Getz here with us for a few minutes to talk about these seniors and tonight's victory. Coach Getz, first of all, congratulations on the win. Before we talk about the game, talk for a minute about the this senior class, the impact of their careers on this program, and just about them as young men.
Well, they've won at every level. Like I said, when I got here, they were fifth graders. So we had heard and knew that they were a talented group. Middle school on, they've just had success. They've helped us. They've been key cogs in helping us win a lot of basketball games. Won 20 games in a row, 2 years in a row, made a regional tournament 2 years in a row. And these guys have been a big part of that. And we're hoping to do the same again this year. More importantly, they're great kids. They're a pleasure to be around. Even when we do butt heads at times, there's still great love amongst our coaching staff with these kids, and I think that they've really grown to really care about each other this year, which I think has been really, really important. They're really playing for each other and playing selflessly and accepting some roles. And you got a pretty cool group in that. You got 3 guys in Decker, Drought, and Downton who are all basketball guys. That's what they do. And they all will have an opportunity to play at the next level. Willie Downton just agreed to a scholarship to IU East. Cam Decker got his first offer to Mount St. Joe. Scotty's being recruited, and we'll have a chance to play somewhere if he chooses. So you got a really great core of basketball players there, and then they're supplemented by multi-sport athletes, which is the great thing about Beechwood. You can do that. You can't do that at every school. And Willie Rolfe's going to have a great baseball season. Ruben Recton, who's going to be your star of the game tonight. Ruben is an all-state soccer player. He's also all-state in track and field. And then you got Mr. Football. I mean, how cool is it to have guys like that who are willing to just come out here and accept a role and go along for the ride. So they got a chance to do some special things, and it's already been a great ride with them.
Coach, talk about the game tonight. I felt like they came out sharp. They executed well. They played at a high level. You got to be thrilled to death. Defensively, I think, man, they were extremely sharp tonight. Just talk about the game overall.
Well, first half was tremendous. Very, very, very emotionally difficult night last night with the loss last night. So you wonder how you're going to bounce back. Add on to that the pressure of senior night. And I thought the first half we were absolutely tremendous, shooting the ball, sharing the ball, and defensively. Cam Decker nearly got us off to a rocket start with a dunk on the first play of the game.
How cool is that?
Surprised everybody. We know it's in there. We know it can come out, and we're challenging him to do more of that kind of stuff. And should have seen Sky Drough's look on his face. And then I think our pressure. The first time you see our pressure and our length, I think it bothers most people.
Just talk about just a couple quick things that I think helped in the win tonight. Talk about Will Rolfe coming off or starting and finally hitting some shots and showing that impressive three-point shooting ability tonight. How big was his hitting those shots and getting his game going tonight? How big was that in the win?
3 of 5 from 3 tonight.
Yep.
for 9 points. Had an assist. Got a rebound. So we're challenging him to get on the stat sheet in ways other than just his 3-ball. But it's so important when he knocks them in, just because of the attention that Downton and Drought draw. You need guys around him knocking in shots. Willie certainly is capable of putting them up in bunches, and he had a couple deep ones tonight. So it's certainly an important role he fills for us.
Cameron Boyd, sophomore, once again. It doesn't jump off the stat sheet, but had some big shots, some big hustle plays, 4-4 from the free throw line. Continues to show that he will be a weapon down the stretch.
Yeah, didn't get the same kind of minutes that he has been getting or will be getting because he's meriting them. He's really growing into himself. He had double figures last night and only had 1 3-point shot. So he did so again tonight, starting to get to the basket with some consistency, and he's so athletic and he draws contact. He's one of the guys we got who's got a chance to get to the line a little bit outside of Scotty. So he's really emerging as kind of our third major weapon. And we've known all along how talented he is. It just takes a little time to get comfortable and know your place and feel like you belong. And I think he certainly is feeling his oats a little bit right now, and we certainly need him.
And then finally, your two superstar seniors, Will Downton and Scotty, they combined for 49 points, 15 of 27 from the floor. Scotty, unstoppable penetrating tonight. Talk about their efforts and what that meant to the win.
Yeah, I mean, when we shoot it and you got to guard the perimeter, Scotty's just hard for almost anybody to handle right now getting to the basket.
Right.
And he knows it, and he's also willing to kick, which makes the other guys dangerous. So again, we talk about efficiency. You mentioned their numbers from the field. Scotty gets to the line 15 times tonight, makes 11 of them. He has 8 assists and 0 turnovers. Is quite a performance with 6 rebounds. So again, he's stuffing the stat sheet. Willie Downton had 5 rebounds. It's so important for us that Willie help us rebound the ball. But he's been efficient all year. He had a big night last night, but he did so in an efficient manner. We just couldn't get him enough help last night, along with Scotty. But those two are a dynamic duo for sure, and they're one of the best combinations going. And when they're hot and they're playing together, and these guys give them some help around them, we can be a pretty dangerous team.
Coach, talk about number one. Brady Moore, again, solid game off the bench, brings the intangibles. And then also, too, Mitchell Berger. Mitchell Berger is a kid we talked about tonight that, I think he has a high ceiling. It's a matter, which is why games like tonight are so valuable for him. Gets him a little bit more time, a little bit more experience. Just talk about those two a little bit.
Mitchell, brings an element with his physicality and his toughness and his, we need that. Some of our guys, that's not their gig, but it certainly is his, and he's a talented player. He can handle the ball. He's a passer. I think eventually he's going to be a shooter. He doesn't have a comfort level out there like the other guys do, situationally and even scheme-wise, and certainly, running certain sets and things of that nature. So that he's limited in that regard, but there's no limit on his talent, his toughness, and his winning intangibles for sure. And Brady Moore, we had a little heart-to-heart with the varsity guys before the game today. I had a little film session about last night. Just talked to Brady about his role and what his role needs to be. And I didn't think he played real well last night, but tonight I thought he was fantastic. And just helping to handle the basketball, driving, setting others up, playing great defense, being a quarterback on the court, helping lead offense when Scotty's not there. But more importantly, he got a couple steals again, and he got to the bucket. The one basket was a huge basket, I think, near the end of the quarter.
Yeah.
And he found guys a few times. I mean, that's all we need out of him. He doesn't have to be the greatest scorer in the world. He just has to be a glue guy out there. And if he keeps playing like that, he's going to get more and more court time for sure.
I want to kind of back up a little bit to something you alluded to, just to dig a little deeper on it. Will Downton today announces that
first of all, great to see Cole Busol, Connor McGuire in the stands. Talk about
absolutely
influential Tigers, man. Two of the best. So good to see them. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, well, that's what's it's pretty cool to see. There's actually
Absolutely.
a lot.
I didn't know they were there. That's awesome to see them.
There's a lot going on to that in this program over the years. But we'll actually get to that too as well. But Will Downton today announces that he is committed to play at Indiana University East, NAI school in Richmond, Indiana. Heck of a nod to the work and accomplishments of his career. Just talk about what that means for him, but also, just looking at it as what it means for the program to see something like that.
First of all, IU East, they give them credit. He must have been high on there. He must have been a hot target for them because they've been in every damn game.
They don't miss too many home games.
They have
a presence.
Oh, man.
No doubt.
Outside my mother, I don't know who's been in more games. So they obviously like what they see, and I think that's a really good level for Willie. I think he'll fit in there. In the history of our program, there isn't a whole lot of guys who have gone on to complete college careers. He's got a chance to do that and do it at a place where a former Tiger, Tyler Fangman, had a really good career there. So he's a connection there. So very happy for Willie. It means a lot to him. All the work pays off, and hopefully he'll get a great education there and have some fun and success playing hoops. And it's nice to get that out of the way before the season's over. And like I said, we got a couple other guys who may be making the same choice here soon.
Coach, talk about the upcoming schedule for next week.
Well, our NBA schedule continues.
Yes,
We got
it
three
does.
more next week, which makes it makes rest and prep very difficult. Our prep for tonight's game was 45 minutes in the auxiliary gym beforehand. That was the only prep we had tonight. And with that being said, I thought we played pretty well. So we've got Boone County here Monday, Lloyd here Wednesday, and then we got a big one on the road at Highlands Friday.
Sam Vincent in Highlands. That'll be a heck of a matchup. Greg.
Yeah,
and
Mike Murphy and I are figuring out a way to sneak into that game.
We'll be working the concession stand, we think. The last thing I have for you is, you've been you had a great career as an athlete at Holy Cross. You've been through senior night for many years now, both as a player and as a coach. What does senior night mean to you as a coach?
Well, first of all, you want to win. More than anything, you want to win the game. There's sometimes there's a lot of pressure that goes with senior night. You adjust your lineup and things of that nature, and guys are getting minutes that they normally don't get, more extended minutes, more so than usual. Luckily for us, we have 5 senior starters. So there was no no adjustment to be made. Ruben got more time than he would earlier in the game, and I thought he he made a positive play in the first half in there, and then you just got to love the way he finished the game. So to me, what all of this is about is making memories. The numbers, the stats, the records, all that stuff fades from memory, and you end up arguing about how great you were 20 years later. But at the end of the day, the greatest thing that they'll take away from this thing is the nights that they remember together, and senior night, they've made a memory tonight that I think they'll always take with them.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for your time, Coach. Congratulations on the win. Great night to be a Tiger.
Ruben Rechten's going to kill it here. I know it.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. All right.
Ruben
Rechten. Congratulations.
Thank
Senior
you.
night.
Yeah.
How was it?
I couldn't have asked for any more, really. It was a great way to go out for senior night. The team, everything about it, it's just great. It's a great night.
Well, we got a couple questions for you. We're not going to keep you long, but Coach Getz says that you're one of the best talkers on the team, so we want to kind of probe a little bit here. Talk to us about what is it like playing with your 5 senior teammates. What is that like? What's that been like this season for you?
It's incredible. Especially the 5 seniors, but everybody on our team, they're just incredible athletes and even better people. To the locker room, from just the way they play, just the way they share the ball, everything has just been great. And I couldn't ask for a better team, really.
What did that? So at the end of the game, you are a really strong rebounder. Greg and I have talked about that all year long, but you have multiple possessions there where your entire bench is screaming for you to shoot the ball and other players to get it to you. That has to be pretty special for you.
Yeah, it is. It's very special. The fans, the bench cheering. I've been a part of the what we call the bench mob for a few of the games.
Love it. Yes.
So to have the bench mob return it to me is really special. So
That's cool. The one play I really loved tonight, Ruben, was you came out, you set the high screen for Scotty, you rolled to the basket.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. Scotty found you, wide open layup. Talk about that play a little bit. I loved it.
It's just what he does, what he's been doing the whole year, sharing the ball, and that's why we're so good. We share the ball, and the slip on the screen, it was just open. I just had it, and I took the chance.
And finished.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
Finished the layup. Yep.
So let me back up for a second and talk about your decision to come back to basketball this year after just a transcended soccer career here at Beechwood. Talk about what led you to decide to come back to the hardwood.
The players and the team, no doubt. The guys we have they're so special, and I just saw an opportunity to be a part of something special, and I just came back and made it happen. That's what Coach Getz told me as soon as I decided I wanted to come back. You just got to work for it. You got to work hard and in practice and in the games, and I've just been working as hard as I possibly can. I just knew I wanted to be a part of something special.
How much fun are you having?
A blast. It's been a blast. I couldn't ask for anything more.
Ruben, and I've talked about this before. It's funny. I look back. I played college ball, and I remember, early on in my college career, I wasn't playing much. And I remember Coach, after big wins, talking about how important it is for the bench players, you know, because they push the starters and they help prepare and practice. And I look at a player like you, in that, you know, the Tigers this year don't have a lot of height, so I can't even imagine how valuable you are in practice.
Yeah.
So just talk a little bit about that, and you know what you bring to the table in practice, and how you help these guys get ready.
Yeah,
for games.
it's just making them better. That's what Coach Getz tells us. Just until the end of the season, we just got to keep getting better. And by me working my butt off in practice, it just makes them that much better. And in the games as well, you know, when I can come in and help with anything, absolutely anything. I'm just kind of like a utility guy, especially for practice.
Well, and it's not always easy to have a senior come back and be okay with that role. So that's
right.
That's
I love
awesome.
it. I love it, and that's what you need, guys like that
Yes.
to be successful. And I love it all around. All around, this team just has so much camaraderie, and the chemistry is outstanding, and the unselfish play from top to bottom. I love it all.
So let me talk about it. Just get back to tonight's game. Talk about how big of a win this was for the Tigers, coming off of last night's disappointing loss to the Indians.
It's absolutely huge for our season and for ourselves to get our confidence back up for another tough week and just a tough rest of the schedule. You know, there's really no better way that we could have bounced back other than tonight to just have a great team win and then to just take on the next week. I know we got Highlands next week. That's a huge game. And we just got to take care of these next two games, Boone and Lloyd, and then move on to the bigger games.
Big game against Highlands coming up.
Yeah, huge game.
Talk about Will Downton and Scotty Droud. Combined for 49 points, 15 to 27 from the floor. Will announces today his commitment to Indiana University East, so a big day for Will and his family. Talk about what those two bring to the table for the Tigers and what it's like playing with players of that caliber.
They're all-stars. They're tremendous basketball players, and for me, especially coming in, not having the experience or the talent that they have, they've just made me so much better as a player, especially in practice. I mean, everything that they do through themselves, and they just, especially sharing the ball this year, it just makes them look that much better, especially on tape. And what they can do is just tremendous. And they're both going to have amazing finishes to their careers and beyond.
I'm gonna switch gears a little bit, but Ruben, you know, I know your mom and dad. Let's talk soccer a little bit, all right? 'Cause
Okay, you beat me to it.
You are, you know, and I kind of like to joke that you are the Will Downton and the Scotty Droud to the soccer program.
Soccer,
you know, you
the
are.
GOAT,
You're the man.
The king.
You're the man with Beechwood Soccer, and you are
Mount
one of
Rushmore.
those. You are one of those, you know, program changers that has really helped build that soccer program up. So just talk about your soccer career a little bit, man.
You know, we're only 7 years old. My dad founded the program 7 years ago. And coming in, you know, I knew it was more about building something than being good right away. You know, we would come in, and I remember the first few years we would get mercy ruled by teams. And then my senior year and junior year, we were mercy ruling other teams.
Yeah.
And it's just it's developed me into a better person by just being able to build something that's bigger than me.
That's awesome.
And hopefully I can look back, and I'm definitely going to be a part of the program for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And I can look back and say,
Thank goodness for that.
yeah,
That's I mean,
Yeah,
I'm serious.
love
That is
hearing
something
that.
to be really proud of. And again, you will have such fond memories about that looking back.
What's it been like playing with your for your dad?
um,
Being a part of this journey, being with him.
he's just, you know, he preaches all the right stuff. It's, you know, it's kind of weird at times, but you look back and say, I wouldn't have wanted anybody else to coach me. He preaches all the right stuff. You know, he makes us better people and not only better players. And he's going to develop this team into something special. In the next few years, they're going to be really good. So.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Awesome.
And I didn't know this before tonight, Ruben. I did not realize you're a part of track and field as well. So tell me about what events you participate in. What do you do there?
My main event's the 400. So I was a part of the 4x4 team that got second at state a few years ago.
Awesome.
But this year, since I didn't have a track season last year, this year is going to be, I'm going to take on the majority of the role with probably running 4 events at state and just, again, doing whatever Coach Myers wants me to do. But
Awesome.
my main event's the 400.
Gotcha. Awesome.
Awesome. Last question I have for you. 11-3, heading into the middle part of the season. Season's had its ups, had its downs. Guys are searching for that consistency, right? A couple big games coming up. The home stretch right around the corner towards districts. How good can this team be?
This team can win the region, and I really think that. If we keep getting better and keep doing what we're doing, we can compete with anybody. And it doesn't matter size. Defensively, we're as good as they come, and we can compete with anybody. We just have to keep our heads on straight and keep the path that we've created for us and just keep getting better every single game.
Outstanding. Coach Getz called it. The young man here crushed the interview.
He
Well
did.
done.
Absolutely.
Well done. And congratulations on an incredible athletic career here at Beechwood. We love watching you play basketball, and more ahead, my friend.
Yep,
more ahead.
thank you. Appreciate it, guys.
Ruben, thanks for stopping by, brother. It was a pleasure.
All right, so I'm telling you, Coach Getz has got these kids in an off-season interview camp because this team has definitely raised the bar in terms of interview performance. So.
Mike, whatever they're doing, they need to enroll me. I could use some of this help.
All right. Well, with that, we will sign off for the evening. A few thank yous as always to. Actually, hold on. So let me see this real quick. I think that's. Let's see. Yeah, that's you. Okay. A few quick thank yous to the. Actually, hold on. Hey, Ruben, we'll get you a clean one too. We'll email you a clean one. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So, a couple of thank yous to our producer galore, extraordinaire, Supremo #1, Katie Murphy, who is always quick to point out my mistakes. So thank you for that, Katie. But no, she's crushed it all season long. Without her, without Tim Lillard, without Brandon Von Braun, without Brandon Slusher, Ryan Booth, this does not happen. Thank you to the stat man, Kevin Dallas, for the stat sheets, box scores. Thank you to Tim Jones, Mr. Decker on the scores table for supplying us with much-needed information to help with this smooth, professional broadcast that we continue to roll out, Greg. And Greg, good job by you tonight, as always. Crushed it, home run. And summarizing a 81-62 win for our Beechwood Tigers. They moved to 11-3. Big win after last night's loss to Holy Cross. Big week ahead. We have Boone County, Lloyd, and we will travel Friday night to Fort Thomas to play the Bluebirds in Sam Vincent. So big week ahead. We can't wait to bring you at least two of those broadcasts this week. Thank you so much for tuning in to Boxcast tonight. Have a great rest of your weekend. As always, Greg, go Tigers.